Hey guys. Alright, so my name is my channel's name is TMNJ. My name is Taras. I'm back to you guys with another video. So, this time I want to talk to you guys about astral traveling. I wish the lighting was better, but given it is like 1:09 in the morning, it'll do. I'm not in my room either. I'm like eating at my in my living room. No, in my dining room. My bed in the dining room. So it's all right. I wanted to get you guys another astral traveling video. So this time I'll speak about the time that before I start off the astral traveling, I was talking to my mom recently, and we were talking on the deck outside. And actually, I can actually show you guys where the deck is. Right over there. Yeah, these are all our orchids and all. Right over there is where, don't mind the pizza boxes, but right over there is where the deck is and all. Yeah, things are kind of a mess right now, so I gotta clean things up, sadly. Now, we were talking about things, and she was basically saying how like, hey, you're time traveling when you actually travel, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense, because in the astral realms you can time travel, and when you're astral projecting, that is, when you're astral projecting in your astral form, you can time travel. So it makes sense that astral traveling is basically time traveling, but different. um, so yeah, so she enlightened me with that information. I was like, oh, you're right, because like I thought about it, and I was like, I've come across individuals like myself, like to one experience of mine. One of the experiences, I've realized that when you astral travel, when you're not in the best mood, you have some eye-opening experiences. For example, the one time I wasn't in the best mood. I was talking to my brother's ex, well, not his ex. My apologies. I was talking to his partner, and she just pissed me. Well, she didn't piss. I don't get pissed off. She just really irritated me. I don't get angry anymore. After I awaken, anger just no longer exists to me. It's just like, so. I mean, in my awakening video, I already spoke about like what anger comes from. I'm pretty sure. If not, anger comes from irritation, frustration, agitation, and sadness all combined, or rather, irritation, frustration, and sadness all combined into one to create anger. So yeah, but nah, she really frustrated me, and so I astral traveled, and I came across a me that was like, early 30s. He was bald though, and he was just talking to me, or rather, he was talking to himself in the mirror, and I was just seeing the reflection of what he was saying. I could hear everything he was saying to me, but it just, when I came to, I just couldn't remember anything. Honestly speaking, I couldn't, but I knew exactly. I heard when I was listening to him talk, I was like, damn, like he sounded like my mom and me like combined into one person. So I was like, shit, okay, I hear you. But yeah, so I noticed that when you go and when you astral travel, or rather have an out of body experience, when you're not in the best mood, your experience can be quite fascinating and quite eye opening. But this experience of mine, astral traveling, one of them I'll speak about. It was odd because it was one of my most recent experiences, maybe like a month ago. Yeah, like a month ago. Or was it a month ago? I don't think it was a month ago. Um, and what happened was I was I'm astral traveling, right? And I had headphones on because my family can be quite noisy. See, in some accounts, it's best to do these out of body experiences when, like, you're in your own place. But I was doing it like, I mean, I love doing it, so I don't really care about noise. Well, not really know the noise. I wouldn't say more, so I don't really care about the concept of being in my own place as of yet. So, given I'm 18, so I can't really do much like that. But what occurred is I so I'm actually traveling, right? And I see. At first, I thought I'm like, okay, maybe it's not working or something like that. Like maybe something like maybe I'm not being paid neutral enough. Because whether it be astral traveling or astral projection, you have to be neutral. So basically, you can't be excuse me, you can't be happy or sad at all. You have to just be neutral, feel nothing, or rather, be completely calm. And what happened is I'm in it and I start feeling something like someone poking me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who's poking me? And they like, maybe it's like a spirit. And I'm like, am I that far gone that a spirit is poking me right now in my room? Really? Really? And then I'm sorry, I just realized my teeth look so beautiful. They're so white. Sorry, I just noticed that. I had to. It's so pretty to me. Um, no, but what happened is I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm very consciously aware when I actually travel. Well, not all the time, mind you. Sometimes it feels, sometimes it's different. Every time is different. Sometimes I actually travel and I don't really, especially when I'm outside, I don't remember anything half the time. Sometimes I know I'm gone, but um, I'm not consciously aware when I'm outside. Like I guess because all the different energies all around me, all the different spirits and entities all around me compared to being in my room. So the experience isn't really that cultivating. But what occurred is I'm thinking, okay, cool. And then, see, mind you, I'm thinking, okay, let me just, because when when you're out of your body, you're just, it's just I don't know how to describe it. It was when the poking occurred, I was just like, do I just deal with this, or do I just like stay still and just let it occur? Well, it can be pretty annoying. I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And then what happened is, I heard my cousin come into the room. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, yeah, this is another experience. I was like, yeah, I'm in a parallel. At that point, I was like, yeah, I'm in a parallel world. Yeah. And what happened? She came in. She was trying to get a hug. I was like, and apparently my little brother was in the room too. And I was like, what the hell's going on right now? And like apparently we were watching a movie, and I'm looking like, hold up, what's going on? And here my see, the more I astral travel, the more the experience becomes more advanced, I guess you could say. So what I mean by advanced is before I could just consciously be aware of the thought of my own thoughts and so on and so forth, right? I could think, I could see whatever the other me was seeing, whatever the other individual I was in the body of was seeing, and so on and so forth, right? I could hear what they're hearing, hear what they're saying, this and that and this. But now it's more so like I can hear their actual thoughts. So like as I'm thinking, I can hear their thoughts of what they're thinking at the same time. So it's like I can feel what they're feeling more intensely. So it's I guess more so it's like as my abilities advance within self, as I evolve, as you evolve and awaken more and more, and you do these out of body experiences, the experiences begin to advance and begin to give more enlightened, I don't know, viewpoints for the experience to be more cultivating and more lively. But what happened is, yeah, she was trying to give me a hug, and I was like the mute there was like, I'm just trying to astral project. And I'm thinking, see, my consciously, I'm thinking, you want to astral project with your little brother in the room with you, and you guys are watching a movie. How does that make any sort of sense? And what happened? So I remember. So what happened is I get up, right, and I give my cousin a hug, and well, barely, and she's just her her energy was just looking like, really, really, you serious right now, really? I'm just looking like consciously. I'm like, I'm so sorry, but like I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in this parallel world, but okay. And then, sorry, just got a snap notification on my phone. Um, damn, my shoulder. And then what happened? Sheesh. Yeah, she leaves the room, but she didn't seem as really pleased. She was like, really? You're not trying to give me a hug? And I was like, sorry. And then my little brother leaves the room, and then I leave the room like seconds or like a minute later. Cause I'm like, let me just see what's going on outside, or rather in like outside my room. And I come across, no, actually, let me word that. I start walking out, right? And then I see the dining room light is on. I'm like, interesting. Like the chandelier thing is on. I'm like, okay, cool, right? But and then sorry, it's like 1:20 right now. And then I look out, and as I'm getting more into the room, the outer part of the more outer but inner part of the house, I am looking at the dining room and I see more so like family. And I'm like, family? Interesting. Like, why am I seeing family? And, well, consciously I'm looking like, why am I seeing family? But like the other me knew what was going on. And I see a lot of family, actually. I see a lot of family. I see, my, what do I see? I see, I see my obesan, my grandmother, and my grandfather, just sitting in the dining room, and the the table, more so the dining room table, and the table was like bigger than how it is right now. As I'm looking at it, it's a lot bigger, and I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like, why is it so big? And there's so much family around the table to begin with, and I'm like, interesting. We don't usually have this much family to begin with, but okay. Like we have, well, our family's really spread out, but usually when it comes to a family gathering, we don't really have that much family come over. We just have like maybe a few uncles, yeah, a few uncles, and like my aunt or two aunts or something like that, my grand and my oldest aunt, and then like my aunt's niece and shit. Well, not her niece, her daughter and shit. And it's usually just small and it's not big. So I was incredibly surprised, like, why is there so much family? And I look at I look into the kitchen just to see my mom was getting like two water bottles together for to give to my cousin and her partner. And I was like, interesting. I was like, because what she was putting the water bottles in was like some sort of cardboard. You guys ever go to like a deli? Like back in my old job, before I quit it, at the deli, right? We'd have this towards cheese. We had the cheese in these cardboard box things, rectangular shaped boxes, right? And whenever you ran out, I'd have to go back into the back into the freezer to basically take out like either like we did had two. It was two cheeses that usually we get. It was Primo, and then the other one was Dietz and Watson. And well, Dietz and Watts. And usually I'd get Primo. I take it out of the thing, and then yeah, I take out the cheese out the cardboard, and then I basically just throw the cardboard down, and then start doing the cheese. But it was awesome because I mean the cardboard was it was bigger than the regular cardboard we have in this parallel world. Well, in this world, and I was surprised because I was like, why are you putting two water bottles in this? Like, it's not gonna fit. And I'm like, okay, cool. And my mom, when I was looking at her, her dress was, she had this dress on that was, you guys remember, not Zhao Yu, shit. Oh, she is from Street Fighter. Chun Li, I think she is called. The girl with like the tight blue dress, and she had like these pigtails for like in the back, like ponytail with pigtails, two pigtails, and she has like these this white bonnet thing, or whatever the hell they call it. I don't know what girls call those things, but the white bonnet looking thing around her wrist, like two white bonnet looking things. I think they're white. I feel like they're blue. I think they're white. I'm confident they're white. And she has this white well, I don't want to say armband, but white making belt. Yeah, like white belt. Like a martial artist around her waist. I think her name is Chun Li. I don't really recall, but she was wearing a dress like hers, but well, not the same, but similar. But it was red going down, all the way down, and it was a tight red dress, and there was like a black butterfly that extended from like right here to like the back of the dress. And it was really colorful. It was really nice and pretty. I was like, interesting. And then what happened? I looked at my obesan, and then I was like, why? Cause I looked at my grandfather I looked at him first. And he looked, he was at the dining room table, and he looked quite young. Hold on, I gotta drink this tea real quick. Hold on. Sorry, I'm doing my nightly routine before I go to sleep and all. But yeah, he looked quite young, younger. Well, not young, but like younger than he is right now. He was like a professional though, like he had some sort of career, and it was he looked very different from how he looks in this reality, and so I was like, interesting. That's very interesting, right? And he had this he had like his clothes were like church clothes, like but different. Like it was like white, but like a button-up shirt that buttoned up like down all the way down, and it was like white and yellow, but like boxy, like a box pattern, like a picnic in a sense. Like you guys know like the what's the best example? When there's those movies, right, that show like the picnic tables that have like the box patterns, right, with the whatever color, like say red and black or blue and whatever the hell. I don't know what the best example is, but yeah. And I was like, interesting. That's quite interesting. And he had glasses on too, and I was like, Hmm? And then my bae son, she looked younger too. They both looked actually pretty happy, and compared to how they are right now, sadly. Um, well, compared to how they are in this reality. And what happened is, I was trying to take the water bottles out to like my cousin and her partner. So I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. And my old bae son just started like, she just barked at me like, no, like no, you're not gonna do that, no, no. I was like consciously, I'm looking like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what are you talking? Like, what do you mean no? Like, I'm just trying to take these out to them. Like, is that a bad thing? And I don't know what her issue was. I don't. But the me there was like, okay. And then what happened? I was trying to grab two water bottles. Well, not two. I was trying to grab a water bottle for myself because I was like, I need like just to rehydrate myself and all. And they both looked at me. I was like, what? And my bae son was like, she's like, you look like you're like not, you look like you're getting sick. And I was like, she's like, are you eating? Are you eating or something like that? And I was like, am I eating? What are you? Yeah, I'm eating. What the hell? I'm like, I'm just, and like my mom was like, yeah, he's been sleeping a lot, and I'm like, I looked at my mom and I was like, I'm like, you know what I do. You know exactly what I do. You know why I'm out for so long. It's not, I'm not sleeping. I'm literally going towards other worlds and astral projecting and all. Like, I mean, like in this reality, I was astral projecting. Well, astral projecting, but, you know. And I looked at her, I was like, I was like, bro, what the fuck? My mom was like, like Irie is my little brother's name is Irie. She was like, Irie is like he was sick a little bit ago. Like maybe he's caught a sickness, and I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I was like, well, after that I was like I could feel like my face there just was screwing up like. Like that face where you're like, bro, what the fuck are you guys on about? Like, what are you talking about? And I was just okay. I was like, okay, cool. And then I looked at them and like I just was like, bro, like the me there was like, you guys are blowing my shit right now. Like he didn't say it, but like I could feel he was that's what his energy was giving off. Like, you guys are blowing my shit right now. I'm just gonna go back to my room. And so like my cousin, she was at the door, mind you, when I first got there, and they were like about to head out, and I was just like, I was trying to be nice and kind, but okay, screw you guys. So I just went ahead to take a water bottle. I really need to get some water in my system or something because I just can't talk tonight. Again, I went ahead, got a water bottle, and I just left. I just literally just went back to my room and I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm good. And like in my mind, like the meter was like, this is why I'm not around family at family gatherings. This is why. I was just looking like, I can't deal with this shit. I just can't. But what happened? I was like, all right, cool, and I came back to my body, and I was like, wow, that was interesting. It was quite fascinating, the experience. I'll say that. Yeah, quite fascinating. But I will say, a good amount of my videos I will be redoing before I like leave off and all. A good amount of my videos I will be redoing to just like make them better quality, better lighting and all, So this video like this, for example, might get redone. So yeah. But yeah, so I will be giving more experiences, and um yeah, just gotta, like, I'm currently in high school, so I don't really have time to astral travel like that. Well, I do, but given astral traveling takes time out of my day, and I just have a lot of shit to do and get done. It's like, it's like, I what I will say is I'll be doing a lot more videos and a lot more astral traveling and most likely astral projection when I graduate high school, because then I'll have a lot more time to do things compared to right now. But yeah, so with that being said, I love you guys, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos that will be coming soon. Um, I'll be putting my Facebook, Twitter, not pardon, I was about to say Snapchat. No. My Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram down into the comment section, or just rather description. My bad, description. If you guys want to contact me, oh, also my email. I'm putting my email down as well. So if you guys want to contact me about, like, I don't know, becoming, because I teach, and I'm a spiritual teacher as well. So if you guys are trying to learn how to astral travel or want to learn the basics to things, feel free to just email me or text me on any sort of form of social media. I try my best to respond to all of you. And I love you guys. All right. Good night. Sayonara. I got something to say.